Record. All right. So today we are talking about the action or the how to get the most traction with the least amount of effort. So the action, because we're all after income. That's what we're all after. So the thing that we need to do to generate the most income is recruit. Okay, you have to build your team, and in order to build your team, you probably need to build your client base first. Your team typically comes from your client base. That is how you make money. You do not make money unless you are constantly recruiting. Okay, so whether it's clients or coaches, you make more money when you're recruiting coaches that are working. You know that. So your most obvious step, a call to action post, is also your easiest step. So do it. If I go onto your Facebook page, do I know that you are a Beachbody coach? If I go on to your Instagram, do I know that you are a Beachbody coach? Or let's even back away from that. I don't need to know if you're a Beachbody coach. I need to know if you are somebody that can help me with my goals. So my goal is to lose the last 10 pounds and make some more money so I don't have to stress about my bills. If I visit your page, do I know that you can help me fix those problems? So if you go into my Instagram or my Facebook, you'll see my description, and it says, I help busy babes build their healthiest, wealthiest, and happiest lives through fitness, nutrition, and love. You state your purpose. They need to know that you are someone that can help them. Okay, now that doesn't mean every post is a call to action post. It doesn't mean that thing. It means if I visit your Facebook page, do I see that? Now, so many of you are freaking scared to post on Facebook, like, I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, so here, we're going to get into that, okay? So why posting on Facebook is important. Number one, this is your warm market. These are the people that already like, know, and trust you. These are the people that already trust you, because what you're doing in your cold market, the reason it takes so long to tap into a cold market is because they don't know you and they don't trust you because they don't know you. Okay, so if you start with your warm market on Facebook, which I think is where most of our warm markets are, that's automatically, you don't even have to go through that first warming up process. You don't have to microwave the relationship. It's already warm. They already like, know, and trust you. Okay, so these are the people that you can get the most effortlessly. Okay, my first month as a coach, I helped 4 people because all I did was post on Facebook about what I was doing, and people came to me. I didn't even know what an invite was. People just came to me. I was like, hey, I'm working out again. Okay. And then all these people that were like watching were like, oh, hey, can I do that too? Can I do it with you? Like, I didn't even have to try my first couple months because I was only working in my in my warm market. So, and a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to post to Facebook because I'm going to annoy my friends. Okay, they're your friends, okay? They'll be happy for you. And even if they're not, fuck those people. They're not your friends. But even if they don't want to join you, they're going to like seeing that you are happy and that you are succeeding and that you are growing as a person and that you are getting healthier and that you are making money. They want to see those things. I've never had someone come to me on my Facebook like, you post too much fitness stuff. Like, yeah, I get teased like, oh my God, you're always, or like I go to band camp and they're like, oh, Hannah, I can't believe I'm eating this candy in front of you. And I'm like, look, I'm human too. I eat candy. They're like, oh, well, your Facebook is all workouts and blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, because marketing is boring, you guys. Angie Lee says this all the time. She says marketing is boring AF because it is literally saying the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? So if you are not constantly showing your warm market that you are showing up for your personal development, for your workouts. That's a big one. Your workouts and or your nutrition. It has to be health and fitness based if that's what you want to call yourself, a health and fitness coach, okay? It could be one or the other. It doesn't have to be both, okay? Whatever your jam is. If your jam is 2B mindset, fuck fitness. Fine, whatever. I don't care. But you have to show people that that is what you are doing. Otherwise, they don't know that you're doing it. And people aren't always on Facebook all the time. So if I post something on Tuesday about my workout, you bet your ass I'm going to post about it again on Wednesday or Thursday because they may not have seen my post on Tuesday. And the people that see both understand that I'm consistent. It doesn't matter. Anyone that says they're bothered by it will just unfollow you. It does not matter. Okay? It absolutely does not matter. If you are not posting to Facebook consistently about what you are doing, about your journey, then people are not going to know that you are doing it. Okay? Marketing is boring. If you feel like you're saying the same damn thing over and over and over again, you're probably doing it right. Okay? That makes sense? I hope I drove that point home. Just be annoying. Be relentless. Not annoying. Be relentless with how consistent you are about sharing your journey. All you have to do is share it. You don't have to say, hey, join me. You don't have to say, hey, I can help you. All you have to say is, look what I'm doing. And people are going to be attracted to it probably. If you're showing up consistently and you're showing up in a way that is positive and inviting and those sorts of things. Okay, so what should you post? This is a great one. So most of your content needs to be value-based. You have to teach them something. You have to give your people something. Lorna, your apartment is cute. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at it. It's so cute. And your poor little dog. Okay, so so you have to give so much value. You can share a recipe. You can give motivation. You can have a free group. You can share a weight loss tip. You can share a nutrition tip. You can share all of those things, and those things are all going to increase your value and the value that you are giving to people. This builds likeness and trust between you and your people. Okay? Night! Stop it. Tiny assholes at it again. So this builds trust between you and your people. You have to add value. You have to give like 10 times more than you ask for. Okay? So I would say like 50% of your content needs to be giving. And even I'm not giving enough for sure. I think I give a lot in my IG stories, but I need to do better on my Facebook. So you have got to give a lot. Either like post a video of how to stretch, or like, hey, try this exercise, or a recipe works really well. Weight loss tips and tricks, those are all really good. The other big component should be storytelling. So your story is going to be entertaining, or it's going to evoke some sort of emotion. So like, for example, I'm going to share my screen with you guys because I've dug into this quite a bit lately myself. And so I wanted to share some of it with you and give you some examples. So like this is a story right here. And what I did is I spoke to my ideal client. I even put it right here, recovering perfectionists. Okay? For so long, perfectionism has led me to inaction. Perfectionism kept me from growth. Perfectionism made me stagnant. I'm telling a story here. I'm telling a story about who I am, where I came from, and what I'm doing now. Now, this is a very unspecified call to action post. I'm here when things get hard, babe. I'm here to make them not so hard. It's kind of an open invitation to send me a message, but it's not like, hey, join my challenge group. Okay, nobody wants to hear that all the time. I'm trying to think of some other good ones. So like right here, this is almost a teaching thing. The fact that I've learned that I can have dessert and still lose weight if I stick to the principles. So that's almost teaching. This is story because it's entertaining. Look at how many comments and likes I got on something as simple as, how is it that I still have to go to school this week? That's entertainment, people. I don't know why it's entertainment. This is value because in the comments I give the recipe. This is a straight up call to action post. That's the third thing. Like 10 or 15% of your posts should be straight up call to action posts. Now, you can put an invitation at the end of every post, any post of value. I wouldn't really put it at the end of a story unless it's like an emotional story, maybe like I did, how I snuck in like a really casual call to action. And a call to action does not have to be join my challenge group. A call to action can be, hey, comment below with your favorite summer recipe, or send me a message if you're thinking about getting off birth control. Those are call to actions as well. So with every post that has a call to action, think about what you want that call to action to be. What is the end result that you are after? So like, for example, tomorrow I'm planning to do a live video on my Facebook, and I'm going to be talking about getting off birth control. It's going to be teaching and value adding. So it's going to be that component. But my call to action within that post is going to be to send me a message if you're considering doing that, so we can talk about, or so that we can find some accountability in each other, or so that I can help you find the right supplements or that sort of thing. So that's the call that I want. I want to start a conversation with the people that are going to go through the same thing that I am currently going through. Does that make sense? And then I think your straight up call to action posts are like, join my challenge group. Okay. Should be like 10% of your posts, but every post is kind of an open invitation. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Yes? Okay, cool. So the next question is, how do I post? I was talking to Emily about this today. There is so much power in polarity. There's an insane amount of power in polarity. So this is where, what I mean by that is like, you're going to get people that are like, whoa, fuck no. And you're going to get people that are like, yes, this is my jam. And the more polarity you have, the higher your impact is going to be. You do not want to talk to everybody. Okay? If you feel like you are trying to speak to everybody in the universe with your post, then you will not reach anybody with your post. You need to niche down to your ideal client. There's a whole video on ideal client. I don't even have time to cover it in this video. You need to figure out who your ideal client is. Hint, it's probably you 6 months ago or a year ago. Okay, my ideal client is me in January of this year. Okay, so you need to speak only to that person, only to them. So I'm not saying, hey everybody, join my challenge group. It's for guys and girls and vegans and carnivores, and like, nobody wants that. People want to read it and go, oh my God, is she talking about me? So like in that post about perfectionism, I like really niche down to that type A millennial perfectionist that is like crippled by indecision and the possibility of being wrong or doing it wrong. Okay, that's who I spoke to. I only spoke to those people. So you have got to speak their language in your posts. Really, and I don't say that lightly. It's so easy to go, yeah, obviously I'm speaking their language, duh, English, okay? And it's easy to go, I understand this language, but it is what is also so easy that we don't always take the time to do is to think, 6 months ago, if I was reading this, how would I react to that? What would I want to hear? What is it that I want to hear from somebody that is going to inspire me to take action? Like, do you need to play on the guilt? Do you need to play on, like, because mine is Jewish guilt. I needed someone to lay into me and be like, make me feel guilty for not doing it. You know, maybe your girl is like has really bad FOMO. Like, do you need to create some FOMO for your girl to make her want to do this? And, you know, we're not talking in a manipulative way. We're talking like, girl, I've been where you are. Come with me. Okay. You need to feel that person on a soul level. And with your post, you speak only to her. Okay. Only speak to that girl. I can't emphasize that enough. And watch the language that you're using. You know, does your girl understand, you know, does she even know what self-care is? Like, yeah, we use the term self-care a lot, but like, does that girl even know what that looks like? Does that girl know what it looks like to celebrate freedom? Does that girl know what it looks like or what it feels like to make an extra $40 a week? Like, I mean, you have got to find ways to bring that to her and make that feel really real to her. You have to find ways to speak only to your ideal client. And if it pisses people off, you're probably doing it right. Okay? Not everybody, shouldn't piss everybody off, but it should piss some people off, or it might make some people feel not included. That's okay, because they're not your people. Okay, you will find, like, I hate when a client buys something and then they like drop off the face of the earth. Like, I hate that. I would rather build a relationship with that person. So, you know, whenever someone does that, I'm like, oh, they got really, like, I didn't speak to them. I'm not their person. Like, they're not my lifer. You know, they're not the person that's going to drink Shakeology for life and work out and that sort of thing. Like, they're just not my person, and that's okay. So I want you to find those quality people through your posts. You don't have to individually message people and invite. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Also, in your post, I want you to vary on Facebook images with no images. Don't make every post have a picture. Okay? Any picture you do post, do not post a stock image. Don't post like some little thing you got from the internet. Don't post like a picture of Beachbody on demand with Joel. I may post a picture of Joel because he's so delicious looking. That might entice some people. But P.S. I hugged him at Summit last year. Anyways, so don't post stock images. Those are not allowed. Those don't look real. Those don't relate to anybody. Nobody cares about them. If you post a picture of a motherfucking sunset on a trail, like, it better be because your butt was on the trail. Okay? Not like, I Googled sunset and picked this one. Okay? No one cares. They can go Google sunset and look at it all they want. So, no stock images. Talk only to your person. There's power in polarity. Okay, make sure you're very specific with your language, your choice of language. That doesn't mean it takes 20 minutes to create a post. It means write the damn thing, read it, or maybe have someone else read it and then go, okay, that'll work, or make an adjustment. Okay, when do you post? Every fucking day, okay? Some of you don't post on your Facebook every day about anything, much less like your workouts or your shake or your nutrition or your personal development or like anything. If you are not taking advantage of your warm market first on your Facebook, then it's going to be really hard for you. It's so much easier to sell to people that already know, like, and trust you. And those people are on your Facebook already. They probably don't even know what Beachbody is. They probably have just like heard of Insanity and P90X. I know it feels like everybody knows about this already, but surprise, they don't. Okay, there are an endless number of people that need to know about this, about the coaching opportunity, about the opportunity for weight loss. They need to know about this, and they are waiting. There are hundreds of them waiting on your Facebook to watch you show up every day. And then once they creep on you long enough and they realize, like, oh, this girl's not going anywhere, like, she's going to keep doing this, then they're going to trust you and they're going to join you. Okay? It takes someone will typically watch for 3 to 6 months before they ever decide to do anything about it. So you think about that. You have to show up for 3 to 6 months consistently to get the skeptical people to join you. Now, my person's really skeptical. Yours might not be. That's okay. But my person, my ideal client, is incredibly skeptical because she only knows how to do things with balls to the wall enthusiasm. So she's not going to go with just any Joe Schmo that shows up for a week, okay? She wants to go onto your page and see that you've been doing this for a while and that you have a track record because she's a stalker, okay? You have got to know what your person's looking for. Anyways, everyone wants consistency. So as annoying as you might think it is to post about your workout every day on your Facebook, I promise anybody that says something negative about it, they're either jealous or they're just a troll. And I know for a fact that your lifers, including the people on this team, will have your back. That's polarity. That is okay. There is nothing wrong with posting about how well you are doing and how much ass kicking you are doing on your Facebook. Okay, so stop being scared of your Facebook, especially those of us with like jobs where people can stalk your Facebook. You don't have to show a picture of yourself without your shirt on. Like, go look at Rachel Johnstone. She posts a workout picture every motherfucking day, and she's like a 6-star diamond who makes like $7,000 a month doing this and quit her teaching job this year. Like, you can be you can have any profession in the world and post all about Beachbody on your, not Beachbody, but like your life that includes Beachbody and health and fitness and wellness and coaching and money. You can post about those things on your Facebook and still be a professional. I absolutely 100% promise you. I just got a job last week and I was talking to the band director and he said, yeah, I stalked you on Facebook. I saw that you're a Beachbody coach. I still got the job. Like, people value people that value themselves. So there's no negative here. And if you think there is, you're probably presenting it wrong. Okay. Woo! I feel really passionate about this. A couple of important things to know about posting. I've said it 100 times. I'm going to say it 100 more. You have to be consistent. Okay. And that's not consistently join my challenge group, join my challenge group, join my challenge. It's going to be consistently showing what you are doing. And then after you show up for a while, you post a little call to action post and people are going to go, hey, I saw that you've been doing that. Can I do it too? I promise. And even if it, like, guys, I get so annoyed because I look at other coaches like on our team that post like, I'm looking for 15 girls to lose 10 pounds before some blah, blah, blah. And they get like 30 comments. I post the same damn thing and I get like 1 comment and it's some girl like, you look amazing. That's it. You know, my ideal girl doesn't listen to that garbage. My ideal girl that doesn't mean anything to her. That doesn't resonate with her. She doesn't like that. She wants more individualized attention. And so, I'm just saying, like, you have to find your voice and you have to show up for it consistently, and don't get discouraged by a comment. 1 comment means 1 person supports you. Okay? 17 likes means 17 people support you. That's so cool. Okay, it doesn't matter all the people you didn't reach or didn't affect. You have no idea how many people are watching you and don't click like or love or comment or anything like that because they're still not ready. That's okay. But if you're not posting, then you don't know. Okay? You have to give way more than you ask for. We've already talked about that. You've got to teach, you've got to entertain, you've got to tell stories. I'm going to do a whole call on how to tell stories and that sort of thing. There's a good book called Building a Story Book. I think it's called Building a Story Brand or a Storybook Brand. It's a white and red cover. It's very good. Talks all about storytelling. Super cool. Very powerful. So yes, you have to give way more than you ask for. And just like always, if you don't practice all the things that you're learning on this call, then it doesn't fucking matter. Your income won't change and you won't get to impact as many lives. You can soak up all the knowledge you want. You can be on all the team calls. You can listen to all the podcasts. But if you don't change what you're doing, then your situation will never change. Okay? And that is hard to hear because we get stuck in our ways and we're like, oh, but this is good. This works for me. Is it working for you? Is it? Like, what I've done has always worked for me, but like, is it working at the level that I want it to? Not really. So I've got to find new ways to do it, and it's uncomfortable. But if you are not implementing the things that you are learning, especially on this call, something so simple as to post a certain way or even post at all, like, you have to choose to take action. And this is the easiest thing that I could ask you to do as a coach. I think this is personally, this is easier for me. Now, I know some people are like, posting's hard for me. Maybe individual messaging is your jam. That's cool. But the power of posting is going to help you with your warm market so much. You're going to get so many more clients so much more effortlessly. If you aren't posting, how do you get people to know and like and trust you? Otherwise, they don't know who you are. They don't know what you do. They don't know you can help them. They literally don't know that you can get them accountability, community, workouts, and nutrition for a year just by working with you. They don't know that if you are not showing that you do that. That's why I always show my team calls on Instagram. That's why I always post about my workouts. That's why I post my food. That's why I do these things, is so that people know that's what I do. Again, marketing is boring AF. You have to feel like you're repeating yourself. That's the only way that you're going to get through to anybody, is by repeating and repeating and repeating and being annoying and annoying, but nobody thinks it's annoying. They may go, oh, that girl. So what? Be that girl. Don't you always see those people and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe she's posting another workout selfie. And then you're like, maybe I should go work out. Didn't they just do their job? Like, get you to want to go work out? Like, come on, that's so cool. And if you aren't posting, then how do you know is watching and might be interested? Every single like or comment or view that you get on an Instagram story or an Instagram post or a Facebook post is somebody that is supporting you and or is interested in joining you. That's so cool. Like, you don't even have to play a guessing game with messages. You just go, oh, that person's already watching what I do. Hey, babe, thanks for the love and all the support on my page and following my journey. Are you on a health and fitness journey too? Like, that's your audience right there. They're literally going, hey, I'm watching you. Not in like a creepy way, but like, they are literally showing you love and support and that they are checking in on you. And so that's like an automatic audience for you. Okay. I think that's all I have, and now I have dry mouth. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording, and I'll take questions.